Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return.
I'm not your son.
Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I doubt it. You'll pay. I'll remember that. They were yours words, not mine. When I need Gil.
I wish Miss Middle would let us help with her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's doing for dungeoneer next.
Engineering.
Go and ask her.
Are these kids up to some more tomfoolery? One game, hit me with your side quest.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
Yeah, I didn't write it. This game wrote their own these nut joke, you know?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it.
Keep
If
going.
anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
We could just get... Like, that's it. That was... Or is he just gonna stand here? Right.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Yeah.
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
Was he just gonna stand there and watch her read a book? Like, well, find the answer. There. And you're just like... You just like... Leave me alone.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Just figure it out, Firehead.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Vivian's like, thank God.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Everyone's like, who the heck is Clive? We only know a Sid. He is really that awkward uncle, isn't he? He really is just that awkward uncle that just turns up when you're like trying to do some serious stuff, and he's just like, "Whoa, let's just get drinking. Let's just," and it's just like, bro, we're trying to like, you know, do stuff. Now is not the time. And then he starts spilling everybody's secrets, and yeah, you know that. Meanwhile. Speak with the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many
Is he jealous or something?
more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier. Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
Prince Olivier, right?
Owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals
Yeah.
go with you.
Alright. If they are remotely convinced, if anyone in that room actually believes Prince Olivier did anything, they need to find a new job, honestly. I know they're just this terrified of him, but come on, dude. Come on, dude. Like, everybody knows how deceitful Annabella is. I bet even he knows what his new wife is like, you know? He ain't stupid. Was it she always sleeping on that? She's kind of puppeteered her own child, if that makes sense. So she kind of like controls him. Made him completely dependable on her alone.
Very good.
Which is stupid when you're trying to raise a new leader. I will never understand that that's not how to raise a new leader. Like, they're never gonna be like a good king.
Now, let us come to the question
Evil,
of
the
precisely
eye,
when
the
doubt-
glare, dude, the stare. She's like, you ain't ever gonna be king, Mr. Bahamut.
will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him.
He's gone.
And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan,
He's gone anyway, don't worry about it.
it is not to be.
I imagine Bahamut and
What
Odin.
of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
Evil king and queen? Crazy.
The Empire will live on.
Evil king and queen. Name a more iconic duo.
Dion?
And the son is...
Yes, sire.
And the son, the Bahamut guy here, clearly has... he kind of... I bet he believes in justice, but his internal battle is going to be... Can he turn on his own parents? Or turn on his own... It's not his parents. Turn on his own dad. Because you got to remember, Joshua wants to find him to try and persuade him to not... Yeah. And the only way the Empire can survive is if Dion takes over. Here it comes. You disappoint me, son. Oh.
Prepare for battle.
Oh.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
What's he gonna do if you don't? Fight Bahamut? Just... What's he gonna do? Look at him when he thinks he's got all the power.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Right. She knows what she's doing. He knows what she's doing.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
The stars of the what?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What did I say he was gonna... Bro, I told you he was gonna say that. I knew it. I literally knew it, dude. What did I just say? I was like, here it comes. You disappoint me, Dion. I told you he was gonna say... I knew it. Like, it's like... Bro. Square.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here?
Get out of my head.
One way to find out.
Oh, I literally called it before he said it. But what is this nonsense like, oh, the astrologists have determined that he's going to betray you? No, you're going to push him into a corner to make him quote-unquote betray you. That's what's going to happen. Because you listen to some nonsense. You know what, I can't wait to crush them all at this point. With my little wife for a blade.
Litlands have been up to. It's just one thing after another around here.
It really is just one thing after another. Pagans everywhere, dude.
Well, fuck me. Never thought I'd see the day Lord Byron Rotsfield of the Seven High Houses came to tea.
Astrologists. Can't wait for the mystics that will start turning up.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was.
What?
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000.
2,000?
But I've got 80,000, so I've got 86,000 gil, buddy. What's your 2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopko withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
We actually assisted Sambrecht, didn't we? Even though it was kind of a setup, we actually assisted him.
Come here and I'll show you.
Story time. Get your notepads ready. Go notes.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry.
But that's how they got there.
A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde? To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
I might have got a little lost. Just that.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away.
Well, yeah, we got that.
Now I think about it, there was something a little
why?
strange about the ships I saw.
But why, though?
The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
That is what they say, apparently.
You part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
What, you're not staying for dinner?
Lid's finished outfitting her little workshop,
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal
I got my
fiefdom.
doubt face ready.
You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's.
Of course.
And only Sid's.
Of course.
All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn.
Of
We've
course.
heard nothing from her
See,
since he
I'm
died.
telling you, a prequel with Sid as a DLC would be incredible.
But I'm thinking maybe the
It's got
new
so much
Sid
story. It could be its own
might
game.
be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
And I don't
I'll
mean
keep
a
that in
2-hour DLC. I mean a whole
So,
8,
what
10-hour
about your
experience.
uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
It's almost like the saying.
Thank fuck for that.
Hey, you all like Sid,
Gav,
right?
Otto,
What if he made him his own?
I'm leaving you two in
content?
charge.
You can count on us.
Wait. Any new dialogue with old Jill? At least we ain't gotta worry about anything bad happening to Jill. She's been pushing herself recently.
I'm fine, Clive, really. I just need some rest.
You keep resting. At least we know she's gonna be good no matter what now. Every time she's in the party and you do a main quest, I get a bit tense after Sid. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Like his uncle. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's why you can't go this way. Because it'll take you to the here. There was a city here, or was it this one here? Well, I mean, it's a bit of a jump from that to that, and they're that close to each other. And suddenly, what do these chains mean? There's always a desert section, am I right?
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
The riddle of the sand. But our boy fights, does he? Here he is. Da 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 da. How do you activate this stuff here? Let him butter. Is that? You know, I'm not even gonna ask the question. I don't want to know. Sounds ridiculous. I'm expecting it to be. Why does Mars pack red bows? What do you mean? He's not even died, brain. What are you talking about? It's just a small area to explore.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Sure it is. Sounds like the guy who's Odin knows exactly about, like, ultimate. I mean, this was the. Anybody home? I said, is there anybody home? Rip Bozo Bag 12 Pro. I don't know which stream you're watching, man. Bro, I haven't even died. What are you talking about? I get it. I've noticed. The Marsh is like not actually struggling in the game. It's like, oh, okay. Marsh is actually playing the game. What does he do? Boring, man. Boring Marsh doesn't die at video games. I get it. Maybe it's come to the realization that I just usually play much harder games than this. Come on, die on purpose. I would think. We have a death count of 1 in my playthrough. I plan to keep it that way. This was a waste of time. Actually, I get the feeling these are going to be like side quest areas and stuff. There's a whole area down there. Oh my gosh.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
That was a classic story, dude. Oh. The bandit's bed. I wonder what that's going to do. Bongos out there. Got the bongo drums going on this. 10 gil, guys. We got upgraded from 2 gil to 10 gil. We did it. Go there, guys. Hey, a smile, a hello. How's it going? Oh, these are branded. Break it up.
To me, Blade!
Experience is pretty good, eh? Joshua Tree.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Of course there's soldiers here. Well, that's interesting. This isn't technically a save. Wait, why did you make me go for it? Oh, this is just a halfway point. Interesting.
Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Well, you can use a pick of I could use my chocobo, but I just feel like this is gonna kill the immersion. I'm enjoying just walking through the desert right now. Look at the footprints from the chocobos.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Really now? Really now? You wanna go? Of course you wanna hit the flipping bar. That's all this guy cares about. Yo, is there alcohol here? Is there ale here? I'm in. People don't want to hear. It's a trap. Wait. Oh, black chocobo.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Why? Oh, we've gone all Assassin's Creed, mate. Don't you just love it when a little hood makes your entire, like, identity just disappear? You know, like in like shows or anime or something, where they put on like a tiny mask and they're like, "Wow, where did they go? We'll never recognize them." That tiny hood. Don't mind the red armor. Like everyone knows who's a player visit at this point, surely. But I'm sure that we are completely hidden by putting up our hood. That sword isn't a giveaway in any way.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Is that a cheese board? Is that Fang from Final Fantasy 13? Oh my god! Joshua's here. Wait a minute. That's crazy. We're in the same building. Oh, they just called it.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Oh, your brother's
You do understand that?
Your brother's downstairs, man.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I loved that sequence, by the way. There's so many like things that they do in films and TV shows in this, like when they're doing a set in a scene, how they follow the waitress upstairs to them see her in the screen. Like, very cool sequence. I love stuff that do that. It's like we're watching like a show right now, or a film. Like, there's so much happening all at once. Oh, there she is walking with the ale now.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Bro, can you shut up?
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
He couldn't say what. He's the worst literal. Like, he is just. Oh my god, just like. There's such thing as an inside voice, like a whisper. That's good. That's great. Everyone can flip in Helen. You're like, pretend you guys are like the guys who eat the information. Oh, Kupka! Hey, did you hear about what they just said? That's literally him. What a pagan.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Well, so much for having some ale and some soup. I was just getting ready for that. Or champ. Jote is like Kekwe.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
But she knows who we are, right? I think
You
she
two
knows
are
who we
travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Look at the people sneaking out. That guy's face. Solid. They're like ready to brawl, and he's eating all the food, and even this guy's like, "What am I watching?" He's like, "All right, got your priorities, I see."
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
It's the outlaw. Take it.
No, I don't want to destroy everything. That scene was so funny, dude. Right, okay. I'm sorry to the bar owner.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it, boys.
It's you.
Just left the bar. I'm sorry about the table. Look, they started it. Look. To the owner, they started it. It wasn't me. I was just trying to have some ale. Eat some...
For your trouble.
Oh.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Just smile and wave. He gave you a lot of gold. Just smile and wave. That scene, this scene was right out of like a film or something. This, honestly, that could have been in a film or a TV show or something. And I'd be like, yeah, that works. It was so fun. Oh, cool. Check out the oasis.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Just come down and say hello, bro. Hey, brother. Just come down and say hello. We're literally downstairs. She knows, though. She knows. She's not in the unknown. His presence is intentional. Oh, it's the Joshua detector.
Clive?
Of course you just missed him.
What is it now?
Oh, he doesn't know, does he?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Your other nephew's alive too, did you know, by the way? One back. Well, we can't say that because he probably is like, he'll just open his mouth somewhere. Well, so much for being incognito, am I right?
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
So we're going to Drake's Fang after all. I guess while we're there, we'll just destroy Drake's Fang. If it wasn't for Byron, none of that would have happened. That's true.
Fresh bread, warm from
I
the
want to check
oven.
it.
Here, have a taste. Take a sniff, good sir.
Once you go flat. Oh, it's bread. I get it. Oh, the doggos. I thought the doggo's not allowed in here. They're like, doggo can't come in. Oh, it's the bar.
The finest fabrics, fresh from
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace.
Sorry.
I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
I'm sorry. Look. Things happen, right? I love this city, though.
Let me treat you.
Why is the tavern shut?
You could have changed the accents a bit.
My carpet!
The Briar's Kiss.
Pride of placing.
I'm going Zap.
Another fight, is it?
Sorry, but the master's not here at the moment. All orders have to go through him.
Is that our Briar? Thanks for hydrate that. What specifications? No less than.
Just get it stoked.
Right away.
If you're having a good day, man.
The finest fabrics.
Yes, they're quite sort of.
Need to keep hydrated in this desert, true.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the grill.
Oh, look at that view. That is cool.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't ship,
Oh,
won't crack, no matter
guys,
how rocky
Daniel,
the road.
Daniel doesn't know, so we won't spoil it. Benedicta, she ain't pure. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
How about a hot bath?
She ain't no pure one, that's for sure.
Look, Father. Hot water. This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you.
Alright, buddy. Alright, guys.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Oh, I know where I am now.
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they
No,
find out
it's,
you're from the Empire,
one of those
they
houses.
flat out refuse to do business with you.
It was a brothel, that's why it was like that.
1,000 gil
For a measly Gashel Green.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
Genuine cacti needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing.
I need a drink.
Oh, there might be cacti in this part of the game.
Treat you.
Right, full circle.
These days.
Are you now?
There's all this space and never used. All this stuff here, never used.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges
Look at
and
that
sail it
water,
to the
dude.
villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
What a beautiful look like. The oasis and beautiful river. That's so cool. I didn't expect all this, to be fair. Well, I kind of knew that we'd be here eventually, right? For sure, because they kept referencing Dalmika.
Light it for...
Oh. Oh, so you got to go the long way around, I take it.
They've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
Are you sure about that?
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
We have a different
By
army,
guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery.
Oh, here we go.
But
The
how
side
will we
quest,
find
the
her?
seal, the whole
We know
thing.
naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the
That's the
town.
woman of mystery.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Are you telling me that we can't go round here and go to here? I don't know about that one, cheap.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Excuse me, sir. Can I come through?
The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka. Any attempt to gain passage to Drake's Fang will be punished with arrest and incarceration.
Okay, can you pass a message on to Kupka, please? Tell him I need a hand. Anyone who doesn't get that, we cut his hands off in the
Mummy,
previous
I
one.
want to play with the crystal.
He's not very hands-on in this day and age, so while last I heard. Hey, Kupka could do well trying out this game called Elden Ring. There's plenty of hands-on there in that game. Yo, goblin coin. I've been looking for one of those for like no reason whatsoever. Speak with two people to play the most important person. Sounds real and true.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Yeah, look at the most
Allow
important person
me.
here. Oh god. Last time we allowed you, Byron, we ended up in a massive brawl in a bar.
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all
She
the same.
probably doesn't go by that name, dude, but if you keep asking questions like that, people are going to be like, wait a minute.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Alright,
I
alright.
won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
What do you
Do you
want?
know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
She's delightful to talk to.
If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss.
I knew it'd be
Don't find a
I knew-
finer smithy this side of the strait.
I knew it'd be the
The owner's
blacksmith.
only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
I was like, I know that voice who plays Byron, but I can't place where from. Only show I know. It's not Stephen Fry. But I can hear where you hear that
blessed.
from.
The bustling markets, the healing waters.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Wait, the Briar's Kiss is here, isn't it?
Can I help you?
Hey, he looks like the other NPC from earlier.
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina
Well, no, reused assets.
A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
I feel like the bath.
Thank you kindly.
I kind of like this.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am.
What are the chances?
Can I help you,
Are
travelers?
you Furder?
I hope so.
The mayor.
You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
That easy, is it? She's an old friend of mine.
Do you think we can trust him?
I don't know about that one,
Only
Chief.
as far as I think he trusts us.
Needed to a silken
It would make a fine gift.
Another fight, is it? Some people can't handle their drink.
Plates and pots! Bowls and
Plates and pots. Get your plates and pots.